All right, guys, here we are. Let's start off with the calendar. So, not a bad month, man. 14 green days to 6 red days. And on the very last week, these 2 red days were very close, man. I was actually green $60 here, came back, went red. And on Friday, I had missed some key call outs towards the lows on Redbox. Ended up not finishing where I wanted to be finishing up. So very close on those last 2 days. I can't remember every other red day. I know this one here we were down 420 before coming back and taking a poor trade. And Friday, the end of the month, just was not. Friday the 22nd just was not very strong. So very healthy calendar overall. Though we started the month off in good shape, 389. We added to those totals. Our red days are very small initially, which is very good right here. I believe April 15th might have been a holiday, if I'm not mistaken, Good Friday. And we had a very good week three, or if we want to call this week two, 612, 522. When we get days like this on the week, a few of them, especially three of them, the week looks very good, right? So coming in from that, so this was a nice little hot streak right here. We had 6 green days in a row, and the last 2 days of the hot streak being the better days. So lots of money being generated there very quickly in terms of a short time frame. Gave back profits on the 20th and bounced back smaller red days right here. Going strong midweek, and of course Friday, as we mentioned, we couldn't get it done. So when we go over to the detailed section, it was a very solid month. Guys, look at that, man. $5,950. I'll be marking this month as a 6K month. It's $50 off, but I think it looks better in the title. But essentially 6K, man, not bad at all. $257 per day. This is solid, guys. These numbers right here are solid numbers, man. Largest gain 540, largest loss in the month 212, 2-to-1 ratio in. Not quite the 2-to-1 right here. I want to see 48 versus 24. That's what I need right here. 48 versus 24 to get that 2-to-1 ratio going in there. Total trades 844, 50, almost 52% on winning trades, losing trades at 46.9%. So very good in this range right here. Max consecutive wins 13, max consecutive losses 7. So the win-loss expectation, we'll come back to this, right? That will save for the end. Wednesday, I just don't know what it is. Wednesday, consistently, I'm struggling on Wednesday. Surprisingly, though, Friday, having a hard time. So, wild card Friday not really working out as well this month, April. But we did well all the other days, which was pretty good. Performance by hour of the day, pre-market slightly red, but coming into the open doing well. Around 1 o'clock and 3 p.m., not so much, right? Slightly red on, but you can see I'm not really trading around this time frame as much. But anyhow, it's price and volume. Stocks between 2 and 5, and then 5 and 10 is where we did our best. Between 10 and 20, didn't see as much opportunities, and above 20, we didn't really see many of those stocks at all on the month. So CVM, our best stock when we go to our instruments. CVM and SEV, we did really well on those two. LEXX, LIXT, VERU, SWVL, the list goes on. ALVR. A lot of these stocks are stocks where, they were in play, but I just happened to, misfire and, maybe getting caught in a few bad trades. But overall, not bad. Our winners are outweighing our losers. CVM 1700 versus ALVR 507. So, and this was such a big trade, man. That this day scalping CVM, that was an afternoon move, or let's say late morning move. Just absolutely amazing stuff. Volume on the instrument, stocks are pushing more volume. Of course, we're doing a little bit better on. That's usually how it goes right now. Let's see. Prior day relative volume. Let's see, between 50% and 74%. This is actually pretty good for the Momentic scanner. I can actually scan for 50%, or let's say 20%, right? 20% and up. That way, once and it seems like once we're seeing continuation, I'm not doing as well. So this is interesting. But anyhow, moving on. Market behavior. Once you're on a green stretch and the overall market, we know there's some correlation there, but not a crazy level of it. But green all across the board, and primarily green between 1 and 0%, because usually this is the range where the market is the most, right? And 0 and -1%. So, but I guess throughout the days we had more green days, I guess, or just one of those bigger green days that I've had on my side, maybe aligned with a day the market was up 1%. So this metric here isn't too helpful, but it's good to look at nevertheless. Now, win-loss ratio, guys. This is pretty big. The win-loss ratio. This and the win-loss comparison is the stat that haunts me the most, guys. 15,500 on the month in gains, and down 9,600 on the month. Oh man, can we retain more of these earnings? Can we slice this in half and have it stay on the green side? The month would look so much different, guys. We'd be up like 10,000 on the month, or more than that, really, because we would have kept more gains and slice. Well, I kind of just said that, but you guys get what I'm trying to say. It's like 100% more profits if we slice this in half. I mean, it'll be insane. Wow. We'd be up 10,000 for sure, over 10,000 on the month. So this plays a big role day in, day out. Can we be efficient to not, give back profits? And so what it means is that I'm taking 20 trades on a stock, I'm up $50, then down 25, up 50, then down 50, up 100, then minus, 40. Can we retain more of our earnings? That's the key in this stat right here. So the month was not a bad month. Win-loss versus days. On our 14 green days, we're up 6,733. On our 6 red days, we're down 782. And imagine if we didn't have that $500 red day, man. This is why the big red days we got to be very, very careful of, because the big red days, they add up fast. Imagine all 6 of those red days were red days of 500, man. The month is not looking good. So can we minimize the loss? Minimize the loss. You can see on the red days I'm using less size because we're just not naturally seeing as many opportunities, and easing it down, being disciplined, which is great. Besides that, average hold time you guys saw over the last couple of months around 5. And so, yeah, as my brother seems like he's raging there. I don't know if the mic picked that up. But yeah, largest gain 540, largest loss in the green days 172, and you can see it's a little bit more even on the red days. So guys, green 70% of the times, not bad at all. The month of April, after such a slow start to the year, man, I am very happy in the direction that we're heading. Right now the goal is to get some distance between our green days and our red days. This year we had so many red days. I mean, it's just ridiculous the amount of red days that we had this year. It's a miracle that I'm green this much, on the green days, to at least have that P&L difference to this point now. We managed our risk so well in the first few months of the year that, despite having a lot of red days, we weren't really red overall, So yeah, on our 21 green days of 133, you'll see that, overall P&L, we were still neck and neck with those red days despite having such a hard time to start. So, we're looking forward to putting some distance in between those red days and improving, getting a little bit better. So, let's see what we can continue to do. All right, April was very good. When we go from March 1st to April 30th, we're definitely starting to put a little bit more distance in between the two. And so right now it's all about consistency, guys. Consistency. In the last 2 months, I've been around the 54% accuracy, which is very good. 443 per day on the green side. On the red side, 215, which is absolutely great. 2-1. We got to continue. If we continue, imagine we continue the rest of the year with this pace. guys, if we continue the rest of the year like this, and if we go over to the detailed section, if we continue the rest of the year like this, we'll be in very good shape. And I think there's better months to come. Without a doubt, I believe there's better months to come. So when we look at, you know, 250 trading days divided by 4, that's 62 days roughly per quarter. So 62 times 3, which is 186. If we average 218, let's see, 218, we'll be right around 40,000, right? And that's if we only average these numbers. I think we can do more. I think we can do better as we continue to get aggressive with this right here, the average volume per day. I think we can see the improvements. So, can we get up there to 100,000 shares, 150,000 shares? Like today, let's see. Today, I don't know how many shares I traded, but I don't think I was that aggressive today, right? Where are we at today? Let's see. Well, May 1st, actually. May 1st. May 2nd. May 2nd. Like today, what did we do? 67,000 shares. So we could have done more shares, and you can see my average winning trade is actually less than my average losing trade. So we got some work to do. Today was a very frustrating day for me, man. Today, to watch tomorrow, man. Tomorrow I'm coming, man. Tomorrow, it's like when we trade, there's such an excitement for the next day. Like I'm ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow could come right now, and I'd be ready to go. But anyhow, I'm going to be disciplined. I'm going to be patient. I'll wait. And I'll be ready to go, man. I can't wait to be coming in tomorrow and being aggressive and looking forward to seeing opportunity. And it lets me know on a day like today, I felt like I could have done so much better. If I could do 57% accuracy today, I can definitely do 60% accuracy regularly, man. Today wasn't a smooth day for me, not by any means. So we can do better. We can do better. We can do more. We can trade more aggressively. We can keep pushing the limits here, think or swim. And that's what we'll continue to do. So, overall, we're at 310 green days versus 172 red days. Even this can be better. These numbers can be better. 100K versus 33,000 in losses. These numbers can be better, guys. So that's what I'm looking forward to doing. And if you see my overall metric on my green days is at 327, on a month like April, we're in the right direction. Our green days are up, about $100. And so we got to continue to push that boundary right here. We got to continue to push this boundary. Can we get up there to 500, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000, 15? The day when we get this to 1,500 a day, guys, I mean, it'll be absolutely insane, incredible. But for now, we'll keep working, we'll keep grinding. We'll continue to do our thing. April into May, can we continue to improve? I think we can, guys. For some motivation, right? Remember, trading is not easy. It never was. It never will be. Most beginner traders do lose money. But we do know with all things in life, after putting in an extreme amount of time, we can see improvement. So that's what I believe in, and for me, whether it was with school, with gaming, with sports, anything else, the gym, you can see results over time, guys. You can't get buff in one day going to the gym, in 1 week, sometimes even in 1 year. It takes a lot of discipline, a lot of consistency, a lot of dedication. Sometimes you might have to meal prep. Sometimes you might have to go to the gym twice in a day, although you might not want to. If you're looking for those solid abs, you might have to skip on eating cake, ice cream, cookies. I mean, all these different things. And so day in, day out, you have to be consistent with it. And that's what trading requires. And over time, once we're actively trying, actively putting things in place, we start to see change. We start to see consistency. It might take years, but you got to ask yourself, and even if you want to look at this as a side hustle or a main hustle, you got to ask yourself, is $290 worth it after 2, 3, 4 years? For me, 100 times over, the answer is yes. And so, when I clear this out and look at my overall metrics, is $140 worth it over all the time I've put in? Of course it is, because guys, guess what? We don't trade for 10 hours a day. We trade for 1 hour, 2, 3 hours a day at most. And we're just on to another project It's on to our day jobs. It's on to another business. It's on to, family time or whatever it might be for each individual. But trading isn't something that you have to do all day. Now, there's people who will trade from 5 a.m. to 6 p.m. every day, and go full 12 hours or so. There's other people that might do 9:30 to 4 and do 8 hours in the day. It all depends, right? They'll take a lunch break as well, treat it like a full-time job. For me, I'll trade a few hours every day, then I'll work on some YouTube content, I'll study, and depending on how the day is going, I might be trading at some other point in time in the day if there's momentum, if there's follow through. And that's the thing with trading, right? So maybe on any given day, I trade for 4 hours, let's say. 4 hours, $140, 68,000 over the last, what is this? The last 2 years. I went live in May of 2020. Let's see, over to January 2020. Guys, it's 2022, and here's $68,000. Over 2 years, 30,000 per year. So far for those 2 years, guys, this is solid money. If you want to look at this as like a side hustle or that type of thing. So, let's continue to work. Let's continue to grind. Let's continue to be better. Oh, yeah, it's been RT. It's been a good video. Hope you guys are motivated by these numbers. And this goes to show you how much money passes through the account. 194K versus 125K. Just absolutely incredible. There's so much room to be better. Look at the equity curve right here. There's so much room to be better, guys. There's so much room to be better. I mean, it's just crazy. Just look at the graph go, Man. Just absolutely insane. Insanity. Look at this flat top breakout right here, man. False breakout, was it? Nope. Right back up. And we're going to keep going up too, man. Elongated ABCD is what this looks like. But this drop off here, man, we could have protected ourselves a little bit better with these two. This was 2 red days, really, that pulled us back down like this before surging back up. But let's continue to work. We're on our way to 100K. But we got to do better, man. I'm looking forward to continuing being aggressive with the share size. And, once we see hot momentum, man, I think we can see 5K days, man. So I'm looking forward to it. Tomorrow, I'm going to be ultra aggressive, man. Ultra aggressive tomorrow. So, guys, this is where I'm going to end this one. It's Relentless Trader. If you guys are interested in the Discord, the Momentic Scanner, the Instagram, Facebook page, check out the links down below. It's been RT. Hit that thumbs up button. Consider subscribing if you're new to the channel. I go live on YouTube every weekday morning around 9:15 a.m. Ross is usually signing off at that time. If you're in this day trading community, the warrior trading space, Ross is usually done. And here comes good old Relentless streaming throughout the open for a few hours every day. So guys, be sure to subscribe, turn on the notification. That way you know when I go live. I'll see you guys tomorrow for another beautiful day in the markets. I am, of course, signing out.